Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Bojo or Nah. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you can get a notification every time I post a video. Like, share, subscribe. Let's make sure we go ahead and do that. I am going to be putting together a pocket tee and setting that up. I'm going to be making some putting in some inserts, making some dashboards and some folders. So we're going to jump right into making some pocket folders. This is a little template that I'm using to help me with my measurements. I used my ruler to make indentations, but it really didn't work out too much. I was struggling to find those markings. I am using paper from the jewel box. It is double-sided. I really love this paper and I think it will complement my TN very well. So I'm using my cutter just to get it down to size, and now that they're sized, I'm actually going to fold them. So I'm going to fold in half, then I'm going to fold the bottom up. I'm using this set of inserts to get a gauge of how deep I should make the pockets. I'm creasing the insides, and that's that one. This one I'm going to do a little different, the design in the inside. I still folded in half, folded the top up, but now I'm going to use a pen blade and a ruler to cut at a diagonal. I wish I would have made this pocket a little deeper, but it still works and it's still cute. I did not use my pen blade. I didn't apply enough pressure, so I had to go in with scissors and cut it down. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I typically use double-sided tape, but I couldn't find it. So I use some glue. If it doesn't stick down all the way, that is okay if you intend on laminating it, which is what I'm going to do. So it didn't stick completely, but it was fine. It was good enough for what I needed it to do. So now I'm going to put them under my cutter and go ahead and get my laminator out. I have my paper, and at first I thought I could squeeze two pocket folders in there, but it did not work at all. So I ended up doing one pocket into each sheet, and I actually ran each pocket through 2 times just for good measure. Now that each folder has been ran through the laminator 2 times, I'm now going to cut out all that excess, and I'm going to use my pen blade to go along the pocket lines so that I can actually fit things inside of them. Now that both of my folders are done, I'm going to move on to inserts. This will be a daily insert. That's a paper from the jewel box, and these are die cut from the jewel box as well. The sticker is from Capital Chic. So I'm just moving these items around to see how I want them to be on this little mark. I call it a bookmark. The top says live in the present, so that's where I'll know what day it is, and then the bottom that I'm gluing on says don't ever let other people decide who you are. It's a message. This next paper is from the jewel box, and this one I wanted to flip sideways. The top is says Conqueror, and that is from Gold Setter Studio, and as well as the stickers that I applied at the bottom that says working on me and OK sis. But that dial at the bottom is from the jewel box as well. Now that everything is glued into place, I'm going to go ahead and get my laminator and put it through the laminator just one time this go around. I'm also adding another dial, like a die cut in there, and a heart die cut, and those are from the jewel box as well. Now that it's been to the laminator, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out in the shape of the items that's hanging off. So I struggled a little bit getting through those creases, but I prevailed, and it looks very cute, if I do say so myself. I don't know what the technical name for this is, but I'm going to use it as like a bookmark and play on words. It says live in the present, so I will use that to put like what present day it is, so I can just flip directly to that. And I'm just cutting out these little laminators, these little die. All right, so let's do a little recap. We did 2 folders, 2 markers or bookmarks. Now we're gonna do a dashboard. This is scrap paper I actually have from the jukebox. It's double-sided, and this washi tape is from the jukebox as well. I'm going to use that washi tape to combine the 2 scrap sheets of paper, and this is just me lining it up again. And now I am cutting the excess washi tape off, and I'm going to actually use my cutter to cut this down. But those strips are actually from the paper that I had when I did the pocket folders. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those 2 extra strips down to give it a little accent to those. I love the contrast of all of these colors or shapes and textures. I cannot remember where I got this dowel from, and I actually ended up cutting myself doing this dashboard, but that So Grateful is from Goal Setters. So once again, I said that was a dashboard, and I had to pop up my laminator, and I'm going to go ahead and laminate that. I was struggling trying to open up that sheet so I wouldn't get any blood on it, and during this time I was putting on a band-aid. I love this dashboard because it's double-sided. So on the one side you got these positive words and affirmations, and the other side you have that cute doll and the So Grateful for So Much sticker. Now I'm about to make some plainer tails. I have elastic string and beads, all from Michaels. This is a very tedious process of just knotting and making the knots on top of each other, and then organizing your beads the way you want, and then doing another group of knots at the end. And once you have those, you're gonna skip make a little gap, and then proceed to do more knotting, add more beads and knots again, and then you have a planner tail. So I made 2 sets, and I'm only recording 1 for you to see because it's a very long, tedious video of just my hand. Now, time to put everything together and into the pocket tee end.